In the next few minutes, we're going to be asking you for money. Your money to help save lives. We really appreciate your thoughts and prayers and best wishes. They mean a lot to us. But what we so desperately need right now is money. At the end of this short program, we will be asking you for a contribution. With an area of just over 1 million square kilometers and a population of over 78 million people, Ethiopia is the second most populous country in sub-Saharan Africa. It's one of the poorest countries in the world. The per capita income is estimated to be $167 per year. And the problems with disease, especially HIV/AIDS, leads to a continuing cycle of poverty and illness. The growing number of AIDS orphans is staggering.
Everybody knows Ethiopia is the number one poorest country in the world, and the life condition so hard to live there. You know, there is so hard. The economy, there is no economy. It is a corruption country. You know, if you're not from wealthy family, you not go to school.
Most people, they don't have good education, and they don't have good health care, and they don't have any food. A lot of disease like AIDS, malaria, and many people die with this disease. And the situation in that country is so tough as we speak today.
As dire as the situation is in Ethiopia, there is hope. In fact, a number of privately funded relief efforts are developing, one of which is Tuluu Dimmitu, based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The African name Tuluu Dimmitu translates to Red Plateau. This is a plateau found in southern Ethiopia, which is in the Oromia region in Bale Zone. This specific area is the focus of the Tuluu Dimmitu relief effort. This is Mustafa Godi, the executive director of the Tuluu Dimimitu Foundation. Mustafa was born in Ethiopia, Oromia region. In 1988, at the age of 16, Mustafa left Ethiopia and spent 2 transitional years in a refugee camp in Kenya. Then he was able to leave Africa for America. After spending 6 months at a support home in Denver, Colorado, Mustafa moved to Sioux Falls, South Dakota in 1992. In the late 1990s, Mustafa was able to bring a number of his family members, including his wife, Khadija Basir, to South Dakota. This was the beginning of Tuluu Dimimitu Hunger Relief. Today, Tuluu Dimimitu has a 501c3 nonprofit status. There are 20-plus members on the board, and they have a plan of relief. There are so many issues that need to be addressed in a relief effort like this. One would ask, where do we start? The answer? With education. Step 1 of the Tuluu Dimimitu Relief Plan is to raise money for a school, a clean school with doors and windows, a school made of brick and mortar. As you can see here, their existing mud and straw school is incredibly small. There's no room to work. Dust, rain, and wind make it virtually impossible to learn. This new school, named Rira, taken from the name of this Rira village, will be the cornerstone of a new life. Teachers will have the space and tools to educate children and adults in a clean, well-lit structure. The community will learn how to practice good health care. They will learn business and agricultural techniques, but most importantly of all, they will learn how to become more self-sufficient. One new school has the potential to help thousands of people in countless ways.
We want to go in and build a foundation so that they themselves, the Ethiopians and Oromos, can build from there and build a good civilization, a good country, so that they can have a place to live.
That's our mission, it's not only open a school, the kid after they graduate, they can come to the community, helping the parent, helping the community. with a different field, with a healthy, with education, with agriculture. It's a lot of ways we can help if we have a basic, fundamental school. That's why we're focusing on the school in that area.
The cost to build this school is $50,000. This is for the purchase of a simple 5 to 8 room structure designed to be expanded down the road. Most of the materials and labor are available near this site. The community just needs the funds to purchase such materials. Also, it should be noted, the hardworking people in this area of Ethiopia are so very excited to help themselves. They're not looking for a handout, just a hand up. This is goal number 1, to build a new school. The Tuluu Dimmitu plan is to raise $50,000 for this new school by the end of 2010. Private and corporate contributions will be accepted for this effort. Here are some facts you should know about Tuluu Dimmitu. Tuluu Dimmitu has a 501c3 nonprofit status. All contributions are tax deductible. 100% of the money raised goes directly to the efforts in Ethiopia. Board members are not compensated for their work. In fact, each board member pays monthly dues. And the current financial status of this project can be monitored online. Log on to TuluuDimmitu for updates.
People, they need help. They need education. Most people, they think they're hungry or for the food. Those kids, they're hungry for education. Maybe eat one time a day, staying all day until the class done. And then done school, they go back to the forest.
This is about giving people the opportunity to honestly show their humanity to another fellow man that is in need of help.
We just want to give them back what we have and asking the people that can help us to build a school, and they can shows them there is a future for those kids and the parents who live in the dark.
Every penny we draw in is going to go to somebody who needs it. Not an employee. We have no employees. Everybody's volunteers. So that means somebody in Ethiopia is going to gain from that penny or that dollar or that $100 or that $1,000. It's going to Ethiopia.
So, that's the Tuluu Dimmitu Relief Program in a nutshell. Why in the world should you make a financial contribution to this effort? Well, first of all, the need is extreme. They need your help. People right now are dying. The people in this region of Ethiopia really have no other options. There are many worthwhile causes here in our own backyard that are in need of financial support, but here in America, we have other mechanisms such as churches, private fundraising efforts, and our government to help support those who cannot support themselves. In Ethiopia, they don't. In this region, they only have you, the private contributor. But maybe the best reason to make a financial contribution to Tuluu Dimmitu Relief is this: the opportunity. You have the opportunity, you have the power to help your fellow man. With just a few dollars, you can enrich others and even save lives. How many times in your life will you get the chance to keep someone else alive? Today, right now, at this moment, you have that chance. When you give to the Tuluu Dimmitu relief effort, the impact of your contribution will be felt. People will live longer, healthier lives because of your gift.